In the previous video, the genesis of the memoir, I spoke to starting the memoir, which was birthed from my own pain, my own grief journey. Part two, I'm going to see if I can sort out the why, deconstruct the why I wrote it, in 2020 hindsight. Hearing an author's why can be helpful to other writers, to those in grief, to help you sort through. I guess it's more of a humble brag for you to keep viewing. From my own swirling thoughts of self-harm, I found a voice. Though I'm still not sure I have a voice as much as I have this screaming into the void, as I say on Reddit. In my mind, I just jumped into writing. I'll just do this. There it is. I'll just do this. And here I was confronting a blank piece of paper. And I'm doing this. Why? A mind filled with the deathstress of Donna's death, my life without work, and the wanderings of a broken old man. A real shitload of moving parts that perhaps I could assemble into a Swiss watch, or maybe a broken Lego toy. I wasn't sure. I just sat there and started. I think I can best explain the why once I got there with a visual aid. This photo of Donna with her hands over her face in a hat was selected by the book designer for the first photo in the book. He read the manuscript and saw the why. Maybe even after I wrote it, there was the why. The photo captures what turned out to be my goal, my purpose in writing the memoir. Who was Donna? I mean, I knew her for over 30 years. I got her, she got me, yet there was this line that she would use. There's a reason they call it history. It happened then. The years before us, she was largely unknown except in an outline form. Her dad, who she was very connected with and loved very much, died when she was young. Her mom worked very hard, very long hours to support her and her brother. Her mom's skills were meh, as they say. Wasn't a good cook, was very old world in her raising of a daughter and a son. And her brother was a douchebag, really an idiot as a kid and throughout his whole life toward her. But that outline, that thing that I knew, in the present, every day was present, was enough. Every second with her was enough. I didn't need all the lines filled in, colored in. It was enough for me. But after death, I wanted to know more. I wanted to understand. What more could I learn? Knowing more about Donna became the touchstones of my grief. When Donna died, we were unfinished. My knowledge of her remained unfinished. And that's part of uncovering and why I wrote the memoir. The memoir was a way to wrap her being around my grief-centered memories, to give our unfinished a shape, add color to the interior of the Donna outlines, all done so I could place Donna into the world as a finished piece of art, as a finished human being. I thought she was amazing. Those who were close to her thought she was amazing. I wanted the world to know her through knowing us. I also wanted to share that a woman who in the professional world and life was in general ultra professional. She took no prisoners. But that was only part of her. To me and her close friends, she was funny as fuck, fiercely loyal and loving, and never gave up on loving me into being. In the end, the book is a memoir, just that. A memoir listed in that category on Amazon. And as a publisher told me when I was trying to pitch the book to see if somebody would publish, memoirs by average people are boring as hell. The rich, the famous, the infamous are the memoirs that people want to read. They want to know about them because they have a high profile. People are interested. Fair? Legit? I guess that's why I self-publish. Add to that the myriad of rejections I received trying to publish. But self-publish was a blessing in and of itself. Donna, a photo memoir of love and loss, is a love story of two unremarkable people who, as a couple, had a remarkable love in life. Maybe we didn't see it each and every day, but 2020 hindsight, it looks that way to me now, and hope it'll look that way to you. The love story in us were largely unseen, and in its intricate details, it was largely unseen. The working title that I started was All That Remains is Grief-Centered Love. What remained was Donna, and the love and the grief. The title changed to Donna, well, because that's what it's about. Not me, not grief. It's about Donna. The title of this video is Love is Inarticulate. I heard those words, or I read those words when I was reading a book by John Steinbeck called Travels with Charley in Search of America. Great book. It's terrific, written during the 60s, just fascinating. I read those words and they spoke to me. And as I'm trying to do with this series on the book and the memoir and speaking to you, does my writing work? Are my words transferable to you, transferable to anyone? Is this story transferable? Is the love transferable? I want to share this with you just to be that, what I have. But I'm afraid because it's a love story, it's inarticulate. This portion I'm going to read is sort of from, about how Don and I connected and how during the year it sort of ebbed and flowed. But let me talk about this. This resolves around Christmas, since it's Christmas now. Don and I weren't emotionally effusive. We didn't do public displays of affection, but something about Christmas turned up the burners. Maybe it was a heat of competition as we tried to outdo other with presents, or as the years progressed and it was just us, Christmas became the surrogate for the family we never had. Our quiet, comfortable apartment took on a shine, more light, more warmth. The usual scrum of our day-to-day lives lifted, and we were more present in our world. And Donna started to work on her cards. Most of our friends and families had surrendered to email or e-cards at the most. Donna refused. She sent paper cards by mail for anniversaries, birthdays, and Valentine's Day. But Christmas was her moment to shine. She would buy different boxes of cards, mostly from the Museum of Modern Art, and select the cards for each person meticulously. Then she would pen short notes in perfect art school lettering, finely honed over years of doing comps and layouts. It wasn't about single-handedly reviving a tradition for her. She had a year of love saved up for those few on her list, and this was how she could send it. She was private, but she was personal, and if she valued you, you knew it. These holidays, meals, and cards were, for our friends, little glimpses through the peephole of our slow dance together alone.